Hello everyone, I hope you all might be doing good at your home. In the previous class of Computer Chapter 8 of Class 5th, we have learned about starting Microsoft Excel 2010 and different parts of an Microsoft Excel 2010 window. Today, we are going to learn about how to create a new workbook and types of data, entering data in Worksheet and Autofill, etc. So let's begin. Creating a new workbook. A file in Microsoft Excel is called a workbook. A workbook may consist of one or more worksheets. A workbook can be compared to a notebook with different pages acting as worksheets. You can create a new workbook following the steps below. After opening Microsoft Excel window, click on the File tab. Then click on the New option. There will open a new page. Click on Blank Workbook. After that, click on the Create button. As you clicked, a blank workbook opens. We can move downwards in a column by pressing the Enter key. We can move in any direction from the active cell using the arrow key. Do you know? In an Excel worksheet, the numbers are aligned towards the right and text towards the left. Types of data. Data in a cell can be various types. Tables on below list the different types of data in Microsoft Excel and their uses. General data used to store when data has no specific format. Number used to store when data to be stored is in number or digits. Currency used to store when data is to be expressed in terms of money. Accounting used when data needs to have currency symbols and or decimal points. Short data used to store when data is to be stored in date, month or year. Long data used to store when data is to be stored in the form of Monday 23, 1979. Time used when time data is to be stored. Percentage used to store when percentage sign is to be added to the data. Fraction used to store when data is to be entered in the form of P by Q. Scientific data used to store when data to be entered has large number of digits. Text is used to store when text to be entered in cell or numbers are not to be included in calculations. Special data used to store when data to be entered has special features such as PIN code, telephone number and so on. Custom data used to store when you want to enter data which does not fit in any of the above format and needs some different and unique special format. Entering data in worksheet. Entering your data into a spreadsheet is always a three-step process. 3 steps are: first, click on the cell where you want to enter the data. Second, type the data into the cell. Third, press the enter key on the keyboard or click on another cell with the mouse. Always remember, sometimes long data cannot be seen completely while entering it. In such a case, you can enter data by typing it in the formula bar. Speeding up data entry. Many people use the mouse when moving around their spreadsheet. Using the mouse, though, is the slow way of doing anything on a computer. It's fine if you have only a small amount of data to enter or if you are not in a hurry. To speed up your data entry, use the keyboard. Below is a list of keys that you can use when you want to quickly enter your data. Enter key. It enters the data and moves the active cell's highlight down to the text cell in the current column. Tab key. It enters the data and moves the active cell highlighted to the text cell in the current row. Arrow keys. These keys enter the data and move the active cell's highlight to the text cell in the direction of the specific arrows key is pressed. For example, if the up arrow is pressed, the active cell highlight moves up to the next cell in the current column. Escape key. It cancels the current data entry. Autofill. The autofill option is used to fill a series of data in adjacent cells. To enter the same data in several adjacent cells, first click on a cell and enter the data. Bring the pointer to the bottom right corner of the cell. The pointer will change to a solid plus sign. Click and drag these pointers to the cell till where you want to enter the data to be filled in. Release the mouse after you reach the cell. The same data will be copied to the selected cell. You can also enter different data in a particular series in adjacent cells. For example, days of a week, months in a number, series number, skip counting and so on. To do so, enter data in first two consecutive cells. Click on the first cell and without releasing the mouse button, drag to select the second cell as well. Release the mouse button. Bring the pointer to the bottom right corner of the second cell. The pointer will change to a solid plus sign. Click and drag this pointer to the cells where you want to enter the data to be filled in. Release the mouse after you reach the cell. The series will be entered in all the selected cells. Editing data in cells. To change the text in a cell, select the cell and start typing. Any text typed previously would be erased. To edit the text, in case you have made a spelling mistakes, for example, double click on the cell. A cursor will appear which can move using the arrow keys. The text can now be changed, entered or deleted. Once you edit the text, press the enter key. This can also be done by clicking on the cell and clicking on text on the formula bar. Saving a workbook. After completing the work, you can save your workbook. To save a workbook as a file, follow the steps below. First, click on the File tab. Then click on the Save option to open Save As dialog box. Select the location where you wish to save the workbook. Click on the File Text option box. Enter a file name. Click on the Save button to save the file. Thank you.